I have here the new PG Tech One Go Solo version 2 line of bags. These are sling or shoulder bags, whatever you prefer to call them, and they're designed around carrying your daily camera and tech gear. This video is sponsored by PG Tech. Let's get into it. Now, these bags come in 3 different sizes. I have all 3 sizes here. The first one is a 4-liter bag. This is designed around carrying kind of a smaller camera and lens combo. You can even put something like an iPad mini in here as well, along with a few other bits and pieces for your camera setup or tech setup. Then there is the 6-liter version. This is if you have a full-size camera, kind of like my Canon R5 and my 24-70 lens that I use. This is where you would start off if you have a big full-size camera like that. This can also hold up to an 11-inch tablet, so basically any standard iPad size from the 11-inch iPad Pro to the base iPad. Then there is the 10-liter version. This can hold up to 2 cameras and 2 lenses put together, or a camera and 3 lenses, kind of depending on the size of the lenses and cameras and stuff that you have, but it can obviously hold quite a bit more. It can also go up to a 14-inch laptop, or in my case, the 12.9-inch iPad Pro will fit in here as well, along with a bunch of other little tech accessories and camera accessories as well. Now, all of these bags have really good storage for their size. Even the 10-liter version isn't nearly as big as my normal carry backpack, but I'm able to fit everything I need in here. Now, what's nice is all of these bags come with these dividers. These dividers right here, you just put them in, they Velcro into the sides, and that way you can make all of your camera gear and whatever else you put in these bags snug, nothing sliding around, moving around, everything is in there tight. You can adjust it to fit your stuff. Now, what's nice about these dividers is they have this little flap right here, so you can fold it down, so you get actually 2 shelves out of it. So say you have like 2 small lenses, you could just put them right here. Or if you want to put big full-size lenses, you just flip this up right there and you have the full size of the pocket. Now, all 3 of these bags have extra pockets in them. They have pockets to store batteries, extra tech, SD card cases, whatever. They all have extra spots. There's plenty of storage even in the smallest of the bags. Now, all 3 of the bags have a back compartment that uses a magnet to keep it shut, so that way you can put little things in there and you don't have to worry about them falling out or stuff like that. That pocket stays shut thanks to magnets. Now, the 6 and 10-liter bags have a couple of extra compartments the 4-liter one doesn't, because they just have more size. They have 2 mesh compartments so you can put extra things in there. And they both have these front compartments as well, so you can get easy access to different things. You know, I put in here a couple of like USB-C cables and stuff like that. Another thing that the 6 and 10-liter versions have that the 4-liter doesn't is they both have a water bottle holder, and it's actually tucked in the side right here. You pull it out, and it's this little mesh compartment right here. Open it up, put your water bottle. There's a drawstring so you can pull it tight so your water bottle doesn't fall out. Both of these have these, and I like that it just tucks away. It's not always there because, you know, if I'm just walking around for a couple of hours, I may not want to bring a water bottle with me just because it's extra weight. The straps on these are nice and sturdy. They have these quick adjust strings right here so you can quickly adjust them, pull them tighter, loosen them up, whatever you want. On the 6 and 10-liter versions, they have these nice like shoulder pads that are actually really comfortable. They have like this cushion material in there. It actually feels really nice to wear. Another thing that the 6 and 10-liter versions have are these carry handles. So if you're just, you know, grabbing and going, you can just pick them up by the handle. No need to sling them over your shoulder or anything like that. I like that kind of detail. On the 4-liter version, instead of the sling handle, there's a back compartment that has magnets to close it. So that is where this bag differs from the other 2. All 3 of the bags use YKK zippers for durability, and the bags are made from premium materials. So they're scratch resistant, first of all, but they're also splash resistant. So if it starts raining on you, you don't have to freak out immediately. You just make sure everything's closed and, you know, get to cover if, you know, like it's gonna really start pouring down. Now, each version of the bag comes with the option of using these straps right here, and they strap to the bottom of the bag. And you can use this to hook a tripod or something to the bottom of these bags. Now, all of the bags come in 2 colors, the black that I have here and a moss green. I haven't seen the moss green in person, but the images I saw, looks pretty nice. All right, so I like all of these bags. I think each of these bags serves a particular purpose. You know, the 4-liter one, if you have just kind of a smaller camera setup and you're just walking around doing like city photography or maybe up in a national park or something like that, this could be good for that. You have a smaller camera setup, you know, maybe a lens or two and just a single camera, and you don't want to bring a computer with you, just taking photos. This is where the 6-liter version comes in. But my personal favorite is the 10-liter version. This is the one that I really like. In fact, this is gonna become my new daily carry bag. I've been paring a lot of things down lately. I just am not into camera gear as much anymore. I don't own a ton of lenses. I don't own multiple cameras. I own one camera. It's the camera I'm recording with right now. It's the Canon R5. I own 2 lenses, the 24-70, which is the one I'm using right now. It's f2.8. It's really great at just being an overall like jack of all trades lens for photography and videography. And then I have a 50mm prime lens for, you know, portraits and stuff like that. In making this video, I was kind of like putting stuff in this bag to kind of see what all would fit and along with the other ones. And I just realized I don't need a big backpack anymore. I hate being the guy that's walking around tech conferences with the big backpack, getting in people's way, bumping into people. I hate that. I would much prefer to have a smaller bag that I can put everything in. And what I like about these slings is I can just flip it around, grab my camera, shoot something, and then put it back in and flip it back. I don't constantly have to either be holding onto my camera, have a special clip or something to hook my camera onto, or like set my backpack down, throw my camera in, or take it out. It's just a flip around method. And obviously this is much smaller than my backpack. It's not nearly as bulky. I won't feel awkward walking around conferences and stuff with it. It just feels a lot more lighter. Now I did try it out and technically I can even fit my R5 and the 24-70 lens, which is a big camera setup, in the 4-liter backpack. I was able to put it in there and zip it up and it worked just fine. But I wasn't able to get anything else in there because that bag's not designed for that. The 6-liter one was a good compromise, but I wasn't able to get my 12.9-inch iPad Pro in there. So that's why I kind of came down on the 10-liter version. I can get my iPad in here along with a bunch of other stuff. In the 10-liter backpack in here right now, I'm able to get all of my gear. So this includes my R5 with the 24-70 lens, my Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, it's a heck of a name, with the dead cat on it and everything. I'm able to put that in there. And then I got the SD card and CF Express card reader I use. Then I have my SD card and CF Express card case, extra battery charger, ND filter for filming outside, 3 extra batteries, my AirPods Pro, and the front pocket here has a USB-C wall charger and 2 USB-C cables. And on top of that, in this back pocket, this is where my iPad Pro would go, but I'm using it for my script right now, but that's where this would go in the back pocket right there. So I'm able to fit everything I kind of need with me when I'm out and about in this 10-liter bag. That's a lot of stuff for a small bag. So overall, I'm really impressed with these bags. I'm gonna put links in the description below to where you can go check them out. My thanks to PGY Tech for sponsoring this video and honestly sending me my new daily carry bag. This is what I'm gonna be using for a while, so really excited about that. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day.